My car died on the darkest stretch of Route 84. No cell service, middle of nowhere. Then a tow truck appeared behind me. I thought I got lucky, until the driver called me by my full name. The problem is that I never called for a tow.
There's this 10-mile stretch of highway where most people don't get cell service. It depends on your carrier. You're lucky if you get even 1 bar. No way to call for help. And if something happens to you out there, nobody's coming. So it's a Thursday afternoon, around 6 p.m. I'm driving home from getting an oil change at this quick lube place off the highway. One of those cheap spots where they do it in 15 minutes while you wait. I went there to save money. The guy said he needed to pull it into the bay, so I gave him my keys and sat in the lobby scrolling through my phone. Anyway, I'm maybe 20 minutes into my drive home when my car just starts sputtering. Check engine light comes on. I'm losing power. I barely got it onto the shoulder before it completely died. And here's the thing. I'm on Route 84, this empty highway that cuts through farmland and woods. No streetlights, barely any exits. And that's exactly where I broke down, right in the dead zone. It was already getting dark. I pop the hood and get out to look, even though I know absolutely nothing about fixing a car. I'm just standing there staring at it like that's gonna help. So I pull out my phone to call AAA. No service. So I was standing there, alone on this dark, empty highway, with no idea what to do. All of a sudden, I saw headlights coming up behind me. A tow truck. White cab, light bar on top. And at first, I was like, thank God, right? The driver got out. Middle-aged guy. Mustache, work jacket, baseball cap pulled low. He walked up and called me by my name. My full name. I asked him how he knew that. He didn't even blink. Told me dispatch gave him my information. Standard thing. He'd show me the paperwork once we get in the truck. He wanted me in the truck before I could verify anything. He nodded toward my car. Said he could tow me. Get me sorted out. That line made my skin crawl. I told him no thanks. My boyfriend was already on his way. His face changed. The smile was gone. He told me it was going to be a long wait out here in the cold. Alone. It wasn't concern. It was a threat. He didn't say anything else, just turned around and walked back to his truck. But he didn't leave. He just sat there, engine running, lights on, parked right behind me, blocking me in. I got back in my car and locked the doors. For the next 10 minutes, I watched him in my rearview mirror, just sitting there, watching me, waiting. Then I saw headlights from the other direction. I jumped out and started waving my arms. An older couple pulled over. The second he saw them, the tow truck driver took off. As he left, I snapped a photo of his license plate. The couple called 911. When the state trooper arrived, I showed him the photo of the license plate. He radioed it in, came back looking serious. Stolen vehicle, not a tow truck. Then he checked my car, reached under the rear bumper and pulled out a small black magnetic box. A GPS tracker. Someone had been following me. He asked when I last had my car serviced. Less than an hour ago, I told him. That quick lube place. They searched my car and found the problem. Someone had disconnected my fuel pump relay. Designed to fail within 20 to 30 minutes of driving. Whoever did this knew my route. Knew I'd break down right here in the dead zone. 2 weeks later, a detective called. They'd raided the oil change shop. The employee who did my oil change had been targeting people for months. They arrested him, but they never found the tow truck driver.
Then he told me something that still keeps me up at night. I wasn't the first person this happened to. 6 months ago, another woman disappeared. One of his customers. They found her car abandoned. They never found her. If I had gotten into that tow truck, I would have been next. I get my oil changed at the dealership now. I don't care if it costs more. And I check under my car for trackers every single morning before I get in. And I never drive Route 84 anymore. That dead zone, where nobody's coming to help you, I avoid it entirely now, even if it adds an hour to my drive. It's worth it.